Thank you for tuning in at I.T.S. News at 8. Tonight, we're going over the news that Trump's election has been finally, once he is now president and entering into the White House. But first, we shall see what the people think about our new upcoming president. Sir, thank you for joining us tonight. Your name is?
Harry.
Good evening, Harry. And how do you feel tonight about the news that Trump is now going to be the next president?
Well, I just don't think that he has, enough. He doesn't have a soft side. He's just all hard and just, he doesn't have, he's not very sensitive, I mean, Hillary is just more of a, she just loves everybody. And it doesn't matter if you're white or black or even a little gay boy, then she just loves everyone, and she wants all of the people to get along, and I'm just very sad that that we can't have someone like that running our country.
That's very interesting tonight, Mr. Harry. Before we continue on, I would like to say, sir, excuse me, thank you. I'm sorry, what is your name?
I'm Marcus.
Yes, Mr. Marcus. Yes, please come in. We would like to ask, now that Mr. Trump has now become elected for president, what is your take on how do you think the next 4 to possible 8 years will be?
It's going to be greater than ever. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to come together like never before. We're going to reduce the debt. We're going to pay off the debt probably in the next 2 to 3 years. We're going to lower taxes. We're going to put America back to work again. We're going to take the oil from Saudi Arabia, and they're going to pay for it.
I don't know that that's going to happen.
It's going to be great.
It's just,
listen, it's going to be great. And you would be in jail. You're going to be in jail.
But people are just going to hate each other more. I mean,
we're going to take the oil. We're going to build a wall. We're going to build a wall against Canada too, because we've just had too much.
I mean, I feel like I'm in a conversation where no one's listening to me,
Mr. Harris,
and this is something that happens when someone like Trump gets in office.
Mr. Marcus, you say you think we're gonna build a wall against Canada?
Yeah, we need a lot of protection. I mean, they come from these cold areas. They want to come down and work in our factories and take our best jobs, and we just don't need that. We've got to vet these Canadians a lot more than we've been vetting them. They're nothing but trouble.
You do not care for the Canadian people, I say.
No, and Crown Royal is it's really not a smooth drink. They mix sugar in the barrels. They don't want to admit that, but everybody knows it's terrible.
I think you're about as educated as Trump is, because he's not even.
You got to drink Jack Daniels.
He's wanting to build a wall between us and Mexico.
Whiskey.
You're about as educated as Trump is.
Mr. Harry, excuse me, Mr. Harry. Sorry. Excuse us, Mr. Excuse me, sir. Yes. Yes. Can I have a moment of your time, please?
Yes.
And your name is
Alan.
Mr. Allen. Yes. I am from I.T.S. News at 8, and we would like to know, how do you think the next 4 to 8 possible 8 years with now Trump being president would be?
Well, I think it could be very good if he would pick the right people for his cabinet, of course. I'm assuming he'll put Ted Cruz in, which I personally voted for. I wrote him in. I thought Ted Cruz was the way to go. Now, if he puts Newt Gingrich in there, that'll be even better. Rudy Giuliani, of course.
Giuliani's good.
Oh, yes, he's good. Chris Christie. Well, I don't know. He got kind of poo-pooed today. I still think he should be in. But, truly, Ted Cruz. I think Ted Cruz should have been his vice president, even if he wasn't.
So Ted Cruz should be the vice president.
Oh, he should get rid of Pence and put Ted Cruz in immediately.
And why do you think that is possible, sir?
Well, Ted Cruz is obviously a paragon. I mean, he was a wonderful person. He's a God-fearing man that would absolutely have brought America into its rightful power as a superpower with the power of God behind us. We need more God in this country. Sarah Palin too. Sarah Palin needs to be elected. I think she should be Secretary of Education.
Sir, there has actually been some talk about Sarah Palin might be on the Senate. Do you think that's?
Oh no! Elevate her directly to the cabinet. She should be right up there. She is the most incredible politician I've ever seen. She was blindsided with all of that shit.
She's a gorgeous woman.
She is.
You know,
She's
I'd like
beautiful.
to.
I would too. You know, she has a great rap.
This is something that Hillary wouldn't do. This is just something that Hillary wouldn't do. I mean,
That woman does not have a good rap. She was ugly. Nobody would touch her. If would you vote for that face? Tell me, would you vote for that face?
Crooked Hillary. You know, she couldn't get the job done before. Why do we think she would get it done?
Absolutely.
Excuse me, one moment, gentlemen.
She spent 30 years and she couldn't get shit done.
okay.
Oh, excuse me, sir. I'm afraid you can't say that on national radio here.
Done?
Sir, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Yes, sir. And your name is?
Rick Dix. Big Rick Dix is what they call me.
Okay, Mr. Ricks. Please tell me about how do you think that the next 4 to possible 8 years with Trump being president will be?
Well, I'll tell you, I'm a supporter of Gary Johnson, and in fact, I'm the co-chair of Gary Johnson for president. And,
Throw your vote away.
Really?
See, what we believe is that it's all about us, and screw the world, screw everybody else. It's all about us. All we give a crap about is getting our third-party candidate in office. You see, and Trump, well, you know, he made it, screw the world. I mean, we don't really care, but I mean, you don't. Gary Johnson in 4 years, man. I'm telling you, Dix for Johnson. That's my
Your
slogan.
motto is take all the meth you want and leave my money alone.
No. What kind of, do whatever you want. Government should be out of everything. You should be able to do whatever. You want crack, you get crack.
Yeah,
That's what you get. That's what you get. Crack for kids. That's our other slogan.
Yeah, but see, that's not the way this works just yet. We don't have enough people fed up with, the two parties that's out there, unfortunately. And, I just think that, it's kind of like this. We didn't have very good options to begin with, but, Hillary isn't all that bad.
Ted Cruz was an awesome option.
Listen,
He's the one who should have been.
look,
He was
it's
weak.
like this.
He was a mama's
it's like
boy.
this.
He was
What you
weak.
have, if you
He was
had,
scripted.
Karen Walker versus Jack McFarland running for president, would you vote for someone who has their flaws, who can be evil, or would you vote for someone who has
Hillary's
no sense
for
at
big
all?
government.
He's got no sense at all.
Trump is for big everybody else's government. What we want is no government.
Your
We don't want
allegations.
no roads paved. We don't want no libraries. We don't want nothing. It's totally.
I have to agree on the no libraries. Who needs books?
You know,
I mean, we have reality
Books are for
TV.
idiots.
Reality TV.
Gentlemen,
Who needs
excuse me, gentlemen,
books?
please. Yes. Thank you so much for all of your input. Thank you so much. And thank you, listeners, for tuning in to I.T.S. News at 8 o'clock. Tune in tomorrow night when we have the update on why Hillary was crying when she did not win. Thank you, and have a good night. You've been listening to the Improv 2 Saga. Thank you, and have a great night.